My family told me they'd have to miss my high school graduation because my sister's surprise engagement party was more important than some boring school ceremony. And when I begged them to reschedule, my mother snapped, "Stop being so selfish. Your sister only gets engaged once, but you'll graduate eventually." When I reminded them I was valedictorian, Dad shrugged and said, "Smart kids don't need their families there. You'll be fine on your own, like always." I just nodded and said nothing. I stood at that podium alone, 2,000 families in the stadium, my grandmother in the third row, crying, my parents clinking champagne glasses at a lake house 50 miles away. I gave a speech nobody expected. I wrote something about perseverance, but I'm gonna talk about the parents who chose not to show up today instead. The crowd went silent. My parents aren't here. They're at my sister's engagement party. When I asked them to come, my mother told me to stop being selfish. My father said smart kids don't need their families there. The applause was deafening. My grandmother sobbed in the front row. Next to her sat a silver-haired man I'd never seen before. His name was Richard Chen, retired billionaire, my grandmother's boyfriend of 6 months. After the ceremony, he said something that changed my life. "Your speech took courage. I've made a career investing in overlooked people. I want to pay for your college. Full ride. MIT. All expenses covered." I went to MIT, built a company in my grandmother's guest bedroom. By 23, I was worth $2.3 billion. Then I discovered something in a library database. My father had invented warehouse software 12 years ago, sold the patent for $40,000 to pay for Megan's childhood medical bills. That same technology now generates $15 million annually for the company that bought it. My father had sacrificed his entire future to save my sister's life, and then watched me succeed where he'd failed. The magazine article about my success mentioned everything: the graduation, the abandonment, the pattern of neglect. My phone exploded with calls from my family. I answered none of them. Then I hired a private investigator. What he found destroyed me. My mother had deliberately scheduled the engagement party to conflict with my graduation. Derek's email confirmed it. She'd approached him 3 months early, suggesting that exact weekend. It wasn't coincidence. It was calculated erasure. Then 5 years later, my mother finally reached me. "Your father has cancer. Stage 3. We can't afford treatment. I'm not asking for forgiveness. I'm asking for his life." I flew to Ohio, found my father dying in my childhood bedroom, holding the family photo where I'm on the edge, out of focus. "I've had time to think," he said, "telling myself you were the easy one, the independent one. That wasn't parenting. That was neglect dressed up in flattering language." I handed him an envelope, $350,000, enough to cover everything. "I can't accept this. You don't have a choice. It's me proving I can be better than the lesson you taught me." 3 days later, my mother confessed the truth. "I was jealous of you. Your grandmother loved you more than she ever loved me, so I punished you for it. The graduation wasn't even about Megan's engagement. I couldn't stand watching you succeed while I sat there clapping." Then came my grandmother's final move. A letter arrived from attorneys. She'd hidden $20 million in a trust. Money that would only be released to my family if they made genuine efforts to repair our relationship first. If I confirmed reconciliation had begun. Her letter to me said, "Let them earn back what they threw away. And when they've earned it, forgive them. Not for their sake, for yours." I called the attorneys. "Release the funds. Reconciliation has begun." Not because they deserved it, but because my grandmother taught me something crucial. The opposite of being abandoned isn't being needed. It's being free. Free to choose who matters. Free to love people who disappointed you. Not because they've earned it, but because you refuse to become a prisoner of their failures. The people who overlook you in childhood often spend the rest of their lives wondering how they missed what was right in front of them. But the truest victory isn't proving them wrong. It's becoming so whole that their absence no longer defines you.